So recently I acquired my very first pair of TRISKATES, these being the Powerslide Imperial Megacruiser Pro with 125mm wheels. The eagle-eyed amongst you will have already noticed that I'm not using these with the Imperial boot that this frame generally comes with. Unfortunately I was getting some ankle rub from the Imperial boots, so for now I've swapped them out for my SEBA FR1s, and this is the setup that you're going to see in this video. The jump from 80mm to 125mm wheels is quite significant. If you're an average skater like me, you will need some adjustment time to get used to how these big wheels handle. The biggest positive from these wheels is the increased roll you get once up to speed. The Megacruiser is very aptly named, in that you really do cruise along with significant less effort needed than with, say, a 4x80mm setup. Where these wheels really excel is on nice, long, straight pathways, or trails as my North American friends would probably call them. Here they are an absolute blast and totally eat up the pavement. So here I am cruising along in such an environment, and I'm absolutely loving it. The ease with which I could roll along this path was amazing. I don't necessarily think my top end speed was any higher, but it is a lot easier to maintain that top end speed. Where I find these skates more challenging is when it comes to turning and stopping. If you're coming straight from, say, 80mm wheels, I would strongly recommend practicing these techniques before hitting the streets. I find I just do not quite have the same level of precision and control with these bigger wheels than I do with the smaller 80mm wheel setup. That's not to say that they're unresponsive, far from it, you just need to learn a different style. As you can see here, they are perfectly capable when you do introduce more turns. So overall, what are my first impressions of this tri-frame with 125mm wheels? Well, I really like it. A slight caveat would be, unless you're a very proficient skater, using these wheels for lots of very tight turns and weaving etc. is going to be tricky. I think for the average skater like me, I'll be using them for trail skating and in areas where I have lots of room to manoeuvre. Please do leave me any questions in the comments if you have them. I will answer as honestly as I can, as always. It would also be great to hear what other people think of tri-skates and what setups they are using.